So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Here's Wall. Pass to George. Back to Wall. Now Powell, guarded by Edwards. Powell passes to Zubac. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Russell drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Russell with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Minnesota. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Uncovered. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Zubac.
Foul to the Clippers. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for LA.
And so he hits both. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's Wall. From deep. Kept alive. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Wall. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Leonard against Towns. For 3, George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Wall against Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to Wall. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it's powered home by Towns.
size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Russell against Wall. Up top, George. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell against Wall. Pass to Leonard. And he lays it up and in.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert up top. The layup off target. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by 1.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Clippers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at small forward. Yep, that one's good. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Wall. Tipped. Stolen by Russell. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Wall. George outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota in the lead. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. George finds Leonard. Leonard double team. Some room here for George. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Zubac has got 8 points.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late and contested.
Edwards against Powell. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Ball for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Over George. Anderson can't get it to go.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
George, a screen on Towns. Leonard passes to George. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Edwards with it. Checked by Wall. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Gobert. He has 6. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
4 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Kicks it out to Anderson. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Minnesota basketball.
.102 left in the first half of this one. Russell to pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Minnesota with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Ball for 3. And the Clippers miss again. And here's Russell. And he gets that one. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
And so it's Minnesota closing up. Allie, as always, thank
Your Clippers, 15. The Timberwolves, 22.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Reed. And he converts the layup.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Timberwolves shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Morris with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And the layup is good off the glass. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the paint. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Batum's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball.
Walking foul called on Robert Covington. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Reed against Morris. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. And it's McLaughlin missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Batum. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
All right, Batum still has some hops left in those legs.
Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, Noel. The rebound by Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Noel. That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside and stolen by Covington. And it's Morris penetrating. Can't connect from short range. And here's Minnesota now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Noel. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Batum outside. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Noel. To the middle. Shot is up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Now 3. First personal foul. First team foul.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Jackson down low, guarded by Russell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns down low, working on Covington, and the basket by Towns.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jackson, pass to Batum. Six to shoot. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Kennard. Jackson with it. Stolen by Russell. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
With 1 on the clock. And he can't get that one. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point. Powell finds George. Leonard outside. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Powell outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota in the lead. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Powell against Towns. Russell to pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Blocked! And he stays with it. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Wall with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Wall. Powell outside. Up and over Russell. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Russell against Wall. Down low. And stolen by Leonard. George drives in. And the jam by George.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Wall, the pass to Zubac.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line from LA,
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Hangs in the air. Second shot opportunity. Towns for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th. Clock at 6. Powell for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Proven and battle-tested. Powell's an asset when things get tight.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
George outside. Fires from the wing. No good there. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. Russell to pass to Gobert. And Gobert Gobert with the stuff.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Powell for three. Anderson pulls it down.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Back to Edwards. George with a steal. Wall with it. Russell covering. Wall, the pass to Powell. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Minnesota has possession. They lead by 7. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Wall against Russell. Towns on a screen. 5 on the clock. Outside Russell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Basketball.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. Just a gutsy performance.
Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. And for Los Angeles, Wall and Powell are the guard set. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Now here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Comes up empty down low. George looking over the floor. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Zubats. In the corner, George with it. Zubats trying to break loose. And it's George missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's tipped. Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Now here's Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. A three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Morant. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Leonard the pass to Wall. The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 5 points so far. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Powell against Morant. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
4 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Wall looking it over. Outside for George. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He has 7.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Leonard missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis, trailing by 5. Jackson a screen on Leonard. Morant against Leonard on the wing. Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Adams dishes to Jackson. Back to Adams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
The kick out to Wall. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Morant outside. Knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Got a piece of it. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And a wide open look for Bane. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
From deep 3-point range, and the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. And the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Ball against Morant. Outside for George. Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
George with the ball. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Jackson. Over to the wing. Leonard against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
George against Brooks. Nobody near Leonard. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And George kicks the wall. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Outside Leonard. The tray. That one no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And George kicks to Powell. Misses the three. Memphis leading by 4. Morant surveying the D. Over Wall. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the block.
Wall, that's good. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
George passes to Wall. Now here's Zubats. Zubats a screen on Brooks. They now take the lead. George has got 10.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by Zubats. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. And there's the pass to Leonard. A three. He doesn't hit that one.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Zubats picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .26 seconds left in the second quarter. Jones dishes to Green. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Conchar. He kicks it to Jones. And they get it back. Three-pointer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by one. Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Covington with the steal. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. They get it back. A 3-ball. No good on that one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Covington passes to Batum. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Passes it to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Right side Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Morris. And he lays it straight in. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Batum against Green. Kennard kicks to Batum. 5 on the clock. The layup off target. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Conchar. Nailed from three-point land. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson against Jones. Jackson passes to Batum. Now Kennard. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Kennard's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the high post. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Green. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. Morris kicks to Kennard. Leaps for it, offline from the top of the key. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Jones drives in, over in the corner, Green. And the 3 off target. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right side, Batum. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Green in the post. Kennard covering. And Jones has it in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Morris finds Batum. That's a 2 from Kennard. And that one hits back iron.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's the screen. Batum grabs the miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Jones looking for an opening to stop the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson has the open look, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Foul for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant against Wall. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And it's Morant missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And George. Oh,
yes! And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And he sinks the second. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Adams. Here's Bain. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. George. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. And the rejection by Zubats. It's Powell on the wing. Adams defending. The pass to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires for three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
From deep. And it's Morant missing. And here's George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Jumps up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Up top, Morant, defended by George. Adams wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 7. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Three-pointer. Again, Leonard missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Morant. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
And Wall gets to Leonard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Adams. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Wall outside.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Morant passes to Jackson. And it's sent back by George. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Some promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in its center. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Russell. Anderson with a screen on Morant. Russell finds Anderson. Back to Russell. An easy two on the layup.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Morant against Russell. Nice move. And the layup by Morant.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Gobert passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Morant. No good with a layup. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
The three from Russell. Knocks it loose. To the left wing. Anderson passes to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Russell. There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. To the middle. Gobert, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
The three from Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Tries yet again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Anderson against Brooks. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Jackson for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Bane. Fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Russell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. Back to Anderson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson finds Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Morant, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Edwards is doubled. Kicks it out to Anderson. Outside Russell. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Jackson for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside, Anderson. Outside for Russell. The 3 is up. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Morant with it. Russell covering. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Brooks from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Russell with the ball. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. And now it's just a 2-point Memphis lead.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him. And he shoots it with confidence.
It's blocked by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert passes to Russell. From the arc. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pulls it. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
He hits the second from the line. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. And here's Morant outside. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Morant against Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A minute 4 left in the second. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Here's Morant. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. He's got 11. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 18. The Grizzlies, 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got McDaniels, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Noel hits the three-pointer. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Jones in the post. Shot from 12. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Jones, driving to the basket. McDaniels with some nice D.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Noel, that's good. Noel Paul's got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the wing, Conchar. That one's wide left.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Memphis on D. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. McDaniels a screen. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Jones. Pass to Green to the paint. It's stolen. Here's Noel. He's got 5. Outside McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Jones. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's McDaniels. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Jones. A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. McDaniels covering. Here's Conchar. Outside for Green. The 3. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Prince. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Jones from outside. The offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Anderson inside. Green covering. Misses the layup. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Danny Green is out there with Xavier Tillman. Morant against Russell. Morant, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting only 42%. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Russell against Morant. And there it is for him.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
The Grizzlies shooting a rough 29% from the field here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul so far. On defense, the Timberwolves. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Morant. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's Morant again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Russell against Morant. Stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant with it. Towns covering. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Bane against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside, Anderson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Anderson. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Another fast break opportunity for the Grizzlies. Here we go.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Russell finds Towns. Outside for Russell. Three-pointer. Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Brooks outside. And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell into the lane. To the middle. Outside, Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Memphis calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Russell against Morant. Outside Russell. To the the inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Russell. "23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Morant. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch.
Leonard was recognized.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Wall. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Wall. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
This one for three. It's hauled in by George. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Russell looking it over. Inside, Leonard with the steal. Zubac's in the post. Gobert on him, and George kicks to Leonard. Pass to Zubac's. And the dunk by Zubac's.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Gobert in the corner. Back to Russell. And the rejection by Zubac's. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George dishes to Leonard. Fires the three. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 9. Outside, George. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell finds Anderson. Back to Russell. Will it go? And the rejection by Zubac's. Leonard looking over the floor. And here's George for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Minnesota calls timeout.
An efficient scorer. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings. And that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac's. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Edwards passes to Russell. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Stolen by Anderson. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wall against Edwards. And stolen by Russell. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league?
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played... through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Oh, that's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
In textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well, Greg, and Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And it's Russell missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Powell kicks to Leonard. All taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. And Leonard gets it to go. On the assist by Wall. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
And here's Wall. After D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Wall dishes to Powell. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 10. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer, no good. Wall passes to Powell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Outside, Russell kicks it to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert down low, defended by George. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gobert.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And here's Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. No good with the triple. Edwards finds Towns. The open shot, Edwards. They get it back.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Outside, Wall. Leonard on the wing. Now the pass to George. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5 over Wall, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Leonard kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Passes it to Anderson. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Russell against Wall. Nobody near Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Russell against Wall. From past the arc. Russell no luck. Los Angeles leading by 7. Powell inside. Edwards there. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot. A bit. Long that time.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Los Angeles. Putting the quarter to close with a 7-point lead.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5, roaming the paint, and the shot goes in.
And Batum showing off where he gets in there aggressive and sniffed that one out.
Here's McLaughlin. Over in the corner, McDaniels to the paint, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Morris. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Noel passes to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. A second chance effort. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Outside Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Tries again. Changes up. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Noel.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Knocked away. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Covington. Reed gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Kennard. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Inside. Here's Noel. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 7. Morris with the ball. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Morris. And it's blocked.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Reed with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Pass to Noel. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Noel passes to McDaniels. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside Jackson. Outside Covington. Can't cash in from close range. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Driving to the basket. And good that time.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A crossover. Jackson dishes to Morris. Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Morris. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Morris outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 4. From Target Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here is Russell. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Wall finds Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Anthony Edwards. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Russell with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer.
So many plays are initiated from the pick and roll for Russell, and for very good reason. He's got as good a feel for that as you could hope for.
Wall kicks to Leonard. Powell down low. Edwards defending.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Russell passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubats. George looking over the floor. On the wing, George. The Clippers keep it alive. From deep three-point range, he's off on that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Edwards dishes to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Up top, Russell, covered by Wall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Leonard sets a screen for Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Russell. Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. There's the pass to Anderson. Clock at 4. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles leading by 7. Right side, Wall. Powell against Edwards. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Now you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Outside, Edwards. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Russell against Wall. Leonard the pass to George. Zubats kicks to George. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubats. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Edwards to the inside. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Powell with the steal. George against Anderson. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Wall passes to Zubats. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Outside, George. Here's the drive. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And it's Russell missing. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Passes to Zubats. It's Powell on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's Russell with the drive. Count it.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Wall. And here's George for 3. Offline. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.
It's the NBA on, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Morant against Wall. It's Powell on the wing. Out to Leonard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Morant against Wall. Jackson outside. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson can't get it to go. Wall against Bane. The kick out to Wall. Offline with a 3.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Powell against Bane. Powell passes to Leonard. Out to Powell. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Out to Powell. It's George on the wing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Adams with a screen on Powell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. That's tipped. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Wall. Now George. And he drives in. And the jam by George.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. George passes to Powell. No good with the triple. And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish. Morant
against Wall. George, right side. Zubac passes to George. Over Brooks. George, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Now Morant. Shoots over Wall. Here's Adams. Here's Brooks. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And
Please give a big round of applause for your
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Zubac passes to Leonard. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Morant. On the take. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Leonard. Powell in the post. Brooks defending. Here's Zubac. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Steven Adams. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Leonard's shot's good.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here he goes. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Adams a screen. Knocked away. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard passes to Wall. Back to Leonard from downtown. The fader tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Yep, count it.
Playing in a crowd is nothing unfamiliar to Steven Adams. In fact, I think he enjoys it.
George outside. The kick out to Wall from deep. George controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, Paul George has length, and that allows him to contribute on the backboards.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. The kick out to Wall. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against George. Here's Bain. Pass to Moran. And here's Brooks. 5 to shoot to the paint. Here's Adams. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
George with it. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Down low. And stolen by Leonard. Brooks against George. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by George. Powell's got his first 2 points.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Wall against Moran. Outside Wall. Here's Leonard. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Thanks very much, Allie.
16, the Clippers, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Morris in at the center position. And it's good for 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Clippers in the lead. And here's Jackson. Pass to Covington. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. Well, Memphis shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Tillman. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Covington. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jones. And it's Jackson on the take. Batum, pass to Jackson. Out to Covington. Kennard on the wing. All alone. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Jones drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way on Robert Covington.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Tyus Jones, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 90 seconds into the second half now. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 41%. Jones against Jackson. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Now Green. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Jackson outside. Now here's Batum. Morris with it. It's Covington on the wing. It's Covington on the wing. 6 to shoot. Batum outside. Off the mark there with a 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Conchar, defended by Kennard. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Kennard finds Jackson. Back to Kennard. A shot to stop the drought. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Jones against Jackson. Jones misses. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Covered by Covington. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. Tillman with a screen. Jones' shot is good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Jones against Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Jones. Takes the 3. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jackson outside. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Outside Jones. Pass to Green. On the wing, Conchar. Off target with the 3. For Los Angeles, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now Morris uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Jackson. Second chance effort. That one goes in.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. After a quick break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Nothing you can do there. Paul George has all the tools to rise and fire with a hand in his face.
Moran finds Jackson. Misses the 3. The Clippers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Wall, the pass to Zubac. With the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams. Here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. Nifty move, and scoring inside is Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
It's George on the wing. Brooks defending. George, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Zubac.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Pass to Adams. Takes a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. George passes to Wall. Leonard with the ball. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Now Los Angeles with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Outside Wall. Back to Zubac. Pass to Wall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy has never been afraid to take the foul while finishing his shooting motion. John Wall through contact. Yes, sir.
And so Wall nails them both. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Drills it from deep.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Wall. Leonard outside. And again, it's Clippers missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Morant, pass to Bain. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Wall. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Zubac. Right side Wall. Back to Zubac. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wall. Now George. 4-3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Bain. And it's Morant off the drive. Fires for 3. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Morant. Bain's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Outside Wall. Inside. Zubac passes to Wall. Clock at 4. Back to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. 3-pointer off the mark. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Leonard passes to George. Outside Wall. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Tries to snap the cold streak. Adams grabs the miss. Right side Morant. Count it!
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one. Edwards can't hit.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, and he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now here's Morant. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Russell feeling it out a bit. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bane passes to Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Minnesota off to a slow start. And Russell puts up a deep three. They get it again. Tipped away. Bane with it. But now by Anderson. Brooks with no one around. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Morant with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Brooks gets it on the assist by Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
The kick out to Towns. Gobert dishes to Russell. Back to Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Bain, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Leading by 5. Here's Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got 7.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. And Gobert kicks to Russell. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Russell gets it to go.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morant outside. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bain with it, now defended by Gobert and stolen by Russell. Edwards passes to Towns.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morant. He has 7. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 9.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Russell against Morant. Count that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Poked loose. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Down low. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. Timberwolves passing it around. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Morant with it. He's got 11. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Morant's got 13.
Just a natural scorer, Ja Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
Inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Adams dishes to Morant. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Second chance shot. Russell finds Gobert. And here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis leading. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Russell passes to Towns. Shoots over Morant. And it's Towns missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nice move, and finished off by Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And here's Russell. 1:44 left here in the second. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant drives in, and they pick up 2. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Outside, Russell. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Morant with a wide-open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Edwards kicks to Russell. Gobert the pass to Russell. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Russell's got 6.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Knocks it loose. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis.
Grizzlies, 23. The Timberwolves, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. Stolen away. Brooks against Prince. Here's Reid. Timberwolves passing it around. McLaughlin, the pass to Reid. Prince in the corner. Passes it to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Jones has got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and McLaughlin gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Shoots over Reid, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Intercepted. Here's Jones. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Memphis, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the second free throw, good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's McDaniels. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Right side, Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel for the lead. At the tip, great positioning on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Outside, Jones. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And he's good on the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and they take the lead. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. It's hauled in by Noel.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Tillman. Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside, Jones. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Noel passes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Prince outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Russell dishes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Edward. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Out to Morant. Launches it. Morant with another miss. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Morant against Russell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Anderson kicks to Edwards. That's good from 17 feet away. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Anderson in the post. Brooks covering. And blocked by Payne. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Anderson. Oh, here's Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside for Jackson. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside, Russell. Down low. Gobert the pass to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Ball's not loose. Morant with the steal. To take the lead. It counts.
A big shot maker in college. Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant against Russell. Here's Gobert. It's off.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.